Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I work for Siemens and I represent Siemens over here. And as my co-panelist said, Harish said, compliance, ethics, they go hand in hand. It's a way of life. No organization can survive if they are not ethical. And in most of the organization, ethics is the foundation. Somewhere down the line, we forget, in the quest of making more money, we forget about ethical behavior, and then the quest for making more money overtakes ethics. And that's where any corporate, large or small, multinational or national company, runs into foul weather. When it runs into foul weather, you have a compliance issue. And this is where we would like to sound the audience of vigilance, and not vigilance by means of overseeing and having processes in place. Vigilance to having your own governance, self-governance. Because your inner directional self should be the motto. If every person remembers the ethics which one learnt at the lapse of our grandfather and grandmother and our family value system, if we just take that value system and drive it into the business, we remain ethical. Problems come into companies when we have a dichotomous issue, that I would remain compliant when I'm at home, and I will do anything to suit the organization's growth path. And that's where we run into trouble. So ethics is basically what you want to do, how much you stand up and listen to your conscience. This is the story of my company too. We had processes in place. We had an ethical standard set in by the founder, von Siemens. Somewhere over the years, something went wrong. The processes were not lived. Ethics became only a sloganeering. We failed our value systems. And most important for a corporate is to fail its value systems. When a corporate fails its value systems, then, as Harish said, the right tone from the top is missing. And when the right tone from the top is missing, then everybody wants to do what he has to do to please his boss and the growth for the organization. And that's where the values of the organization is not in sync with your individual value system. That creates problems for the organization. And when the trouble starts for the organization, it's the individual employees in the organization who suffer, besides the organization. Am I right or am I wrong? This is what happened with Siemens. Till we decided that a turnaround is required, and you need to have a vigilance to ensure that nobody steps out of line.